Hello, hello everyone. Awesome. Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Good morning everyone. Chào tất cả mọi người nha. Hello. Hello Scott Kid 64. How are you? Cooking now. Cook it. Hello. Good morning. Chào mọi người nha. Chúc mọi người buổi sáng tràn đầy năng lượng tích cực nha. Buổi sáng vui vẻ, hạnh phúc, một ngày đầu tuần tràn đầy năng lượng nha. Okay. Hope you guys have lots of energy, guys, for almost beginning of the week. All right. So right now is Sunday night for some of you, or most of you. If you're in North America, if you're in Vietnam, to me, then it's Monday morning. So, hello mọi người nha. Hello, hello. Stretching. I find that in our middle age, we need to stretch a bit more to be more flexible, right? So, especially lower back. You still feeling like sore back? No? Cỡ tầm tuổi 40 mấy trở lên á, thì mình cảm thấy ê lưng, nhức mỏi người, cho nên là mình làm dẻo da nhiều hơn chút, thấy không? Tập làm giãn cơ. Good morning. Awesome, Scott. That's great. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Cảm ơn mọi người nha. Hello, hello. Chào mọi người. Gordon, why are you sitting there? Come on, boy. Hello, Vincent. How are you, bro? Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning from Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Boards don't hit back. I love that phrase. That's why I'm practicing a hit on board, right? You don't want to hit a human being. If you hit a human being, right, for no reason, they're gonna kick your butt. So you can train, you can use the wooden dummy, and you can hit the board all day, right, without getting into trouble. So it's a good phrase. Board don't hit back, right? Right? You don't want to go out crazy, you know, a bit of stuff, and you go out there and you start try to pick on people and beat up. No, that's not what martial arts for. So, you know. All right, guys. Basics. Yes, I went over a lot of basics for the last like month and a half or 2 months, right? But I always go back to the basics with you guys every day, because all there is just a basic, but you are working on your basics every day, you're gonna become better, and you make those basic skill to become your specialty, your expert, because you are working on it, disciplined to work on it every day. It'll look amazing. It will become amazing, strong, all right, and fast and speed. So basically, I just went all over the basics. But the difference is like I've been practicing for a while, so my basic doesn't look basic anymore. So that's why. Okay. So all right, since you mentioned the basics, so I show in slow motion and explain to you guys in detail what I regularly practice. All right, let's go. So after the warm up, after stretching like for about 5, 10, 15 minutes on your own time, what you're gonna do is I'm gonna go here. Basics. It's just a footwork from here. I just open 2, okay? Arms against my waist. I go 1, 2 in front of the wooden dummy. So you would go like this, open 1, 2. So the space between the wooden dummy arms and your chest, I say approximately 20 to 30 centimeter. It depends on how tall you are, you know, on your body type, right? So you just go from here. You feel the most where you're comfortable, right? So when you were to hit a block here, you don't want to go here and reach for it, right? You don't want to be off balance. So make sure you stand accordingly, space between yourself and the wooden dummy arms accordingly, okay? So whenever you move, you always want to be your body upright. You don't want any reaching here like this, like that. No, keep yourself in balance, okay? So if I want to hit, I have to move in. I don't go reach, okay? I go here, I step here, I come here. So that's the basics here. So open 2, right? I go from here. As you can see, here. 1, both foot out, 2. Now, the knees here, you want to clench it together if you can. If not, that's fine, no worry, right? We're just practicing, right? So there's no point where you have to like put yourself in this situation all the time, right? Because this motion is usually a motion, right? Motion, you gotta move, right? So from here is like this stance is sort of like you are trying to block, right? You stay in this stance, condition your legs a bit. If not, you can just open up, because when you're moving around, you're gonna open your legs up a bit anyway, right? So if you do slightly bend and your knees open a bit, that's fine, guys, no problem. So basics here, 1, 2, open, and then from here, what I want you to do is I always practice my 6 basics move, right? It's not really 100% Wing Chun, right? It's what I learned from my master from wooden dummy. It's called Ngan Kong Phai, right? But it's quite similar, right? Quite similar to Wing Chun. But you know, before then, like all different master, all different great master, they all have their own like techniques, their own specialty. So that's what I learned. I'm gonna share with you guys. Okay, if you think that's cool, you know, train with it, right? If you find it's not doesn't effective and it doesn't work for you, it sucks, you know, then forget it, move on, right? All right, so I will go from here to 6 movement, and I always share with this you guys like a couple times a week, right? So let's do it. Đó, thì đây là những cái bài mà cơ bản mà mình học từ sư phụ của mình lúc xưa. Cái này không phải là 100% vịnh sưng ha, nhưng mà tập luyện với một nhân thì cũng rất là hiệu quả. Cái đó là gọi là ngạnh công phái ha. Okay, let's go. So basics I would go from here. So after you go into your stance, slightly bend. So what I want you to do is feet and shoulder width apart, là chân mình dang rộng bằng vai, thấy không? Một, hất lên nè, 1, 2, xẹt xuống, 3, open, 3, open up, 4, hit right here to the face, 5, you grab, 6, you hit here, all right? You hit the rib cage or the liver, okay? So once again, so if I'm facing this way, I go like this, knees slightly bent, of course, feet and shoulder width apart, and you're gonna close your legs if you can. This leg close, down like this. If not, it's okay, slightly bent is fine, no problem. Usually I go up anyway, so I go 1, here. So imagine that somebody like grabbing you, right? Grab your neck or whatever like this. You go up 1, okay? Then 2, you cross down. So 2 is a crossing block. So pretending that somebody like try to knees you or kick you or whatever, you cross the block here. If they knee you, obviously you're gonna block your whole body, your whole arm, right? So it could be flexible a bit, right? But here we're training the theory, right? So the theory with the hand, so we make it here, so it's easier, right? Whereas the real life stuff, they're gonna go, they grab your arm and they go like this, like crazy, like this, pa, 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 they knee at you. So obviously you're not gonna do like this, it's not gonna work. So you have to go down like this, you have to go all the way down and block yourself, right? So that's what it means. The next one.
Cho con lấy chìa khóa lấy
À, ok, vậy nói chuyện tập đi. Okay, so I gotta go and get the key for my students, and he will practice. All right, 5 minutes. Nó một trong 3 chìa này. Nếu không phải là chìa này, không phải là chìa này, về chìa này. chiều này thì không phải,
Chú mở
còn
hết
3
rồi.
chiều này ha, 3 chiều này chứ thử cái cửa chính đó, là
Để tôi.
còn cái này là cái bên hông ở phía sau, bên kia cần thiết đó, lúc này phía sau. Okay guys, bye bye. Coi cái ấy gì có ấy vệ sinh ấy sạch sẽ thêm chút, nó sạch rồi, nhưng mà cái gì cần thiết đó vệ sinh là thêm. Hello guys, sorry about that. Just getting keys for my students because now we're moving to a different club, MMA club, martial art club. So of course it's gonna include wooden dummy training and all that, but it's MMA too, right? So basically we're teaching one-on-one and group in Ho Chi Minh City, and this guy like is one of my students, but he's really good in terms of action fighting, stunt fighting. So he did like a lot of Vietnamese stunts for A-list actor in Vietnam, and he also go to India for Bollywood. So pretty amazing. These guys are like, you know, they're awesome. They're super, you know. Hello, hello Samsung. Hello everyone. All right. So we are all one, right? We are human being, right? We all look alike. 2 arms, 2 legs. Yeah. The only thing is sometimes we put on uniform or anything, right? But what's inside, that's what's count, right? Yeah, character and whatnot, right? So don't say, oh, okay, this nation or Chinese or whatever, you know. So what we learn is like the best thing is we share to each other. We from there we train, we learn from each other, right? So don't put your mind and limit yourself. Oh man, this is this is what, right? So don't get like, you know, fooled by your mind, right? All right, let's go. The more you limit yourself is the more you don't have an open mind about like different martial art, about different ethnicity, whether this guy is this or that or whatever. The more you limit yourself, right? I mean like for us human being, everybody is so good at different things, right? If we focus on that one thing that we really want to shine on, we become really awesome. Me, I'm just like on the surface of what I learned. I'm just learning still, right? Just the surface, right? But what I learned is I share with you guys. So hopefully you guys can get something out of it, right? And of course, I learned from other masters too. Like, you know, so many great actors. They come from MMA. They come from like karate, jiu-jitsu, judo, taekwondo, kempo, eskrima. There's so much different Filipino martial arts, you know, the double stick, they're really good at it, you know. I'm learning that too. So guys have open mind and you learn from different master, different martial art, and whatever you can make use for yourself, make useful for yourself, learn those good things for you, okay, and practice them. So don't don't judge. Don't judge by other people. Oh, they're from this ethnicity or this country or that country, or this certain martial art or that or whatever, right? Have an open mind, and as long as you're willing to learn, you pay attention. I'm pretty sure you get something out of it. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's go back to the 6 basics movement. Bây giờ mình trở lại cái 6 cái cơ bản, bài tập cơ bản mà mình hay luyện tập lúc xưa sư phụ mình chỉ dạy ha. Rồi, so I open two like this. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull, and then hit the ribs right here. Yeah. All right, one more time. So let's go here so you can all see. 1, 2, pressing block. 3, open block, so you open the 2 arm, these with 2 hands, okay? Now from there, you're gonna hit straight in. to the chin or neck. Obviously, somebody grabbed you like this that's too strong, you block, and it doesn't work. The hand doesn't come out. That's okay, no problem. From there, you straighten, right? Straighten the neck. Or you shock the chin like this with your palm. It's gonna hurt, right? So, boom, boom, like that. And then from there, you grab the arm, pull back, and hit the rib cage or the liver, right? Or you can turn it into a punch. You can grab here and pa! If your palm strike is not strong enough, use your fist, right? If this doesn't work, right?